Hey guys, welcome back to some more Broken Sword 2, The Smoking Mirror. As you can see, we're in a rather lovely gallery, also known as the Glease Gallery, which is where Lobino gave us a clue last time. Sent us here because apparently he has a friend here who might know some information on a certain artifact. I think that was right? It was the artifact that we're after? I think, if I remember rightly. But anyway, that is why we're here. We need some info. Of course, Nico is missing. If you saw the last episode, so we're gonna ask around today. We're gonna see what the deal is with the Glease Gallery. We got a display case over here.
I couldn't believe it. The pots were marked at 5,000 francs each. As far as I could tell, the pots were almost identical to the one I'd found in Ubier's house.
Yeah, that guy's sipping.
At that price, I wasn't going anywhere near those pots.
No, I don't blame you, George. That's a lot of money. Hey, girls. I've got a cup of tea.
Hi, girls.
Oh my god.
What's the joke?
Yeah, right. Yeah, I've got a lovely cup of tea here. Oh,
Okay, fine.
so they don't speak English.
The girls were in a world of their own.
Okay. Is he going to say the same with this display
I
case?
didn't think much of any of these artifacts.
Okay.
Looked like a witch and a headless bust. I had seen better.
What about this one?
The pots were protected by a glass case.
Okay.
Pots, pots, and more pots. All hugely expensive.
Let's talk to this guy. Slurping away. What's he got there? Talking of slurping away, I'm going to drink some of my tea.
Are you Mr. Glease, the owner?
Good God, no.
Then I guess that must be him over there, right?
Your powers of deductive reasoning astound me.
Oh, yes. Professor Ubier, though.
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Yes, of course.
I was at his house earlier.
If you're going to drop names, you could at least name one worth dropping.
I thought Ubier was a well-respected man.
Why, his last book was nothing but pseudo-intellectual claptrap. The demented ramblings of a drug-dependent has-been.
Wow. Don't think that highly of him, then.
What's that you're drinking?
I'm not sure, but I have a suspicion it might be urine.
Ugh.
Glease can't expect a favorable criticism of his gallery when he serves this muck.
Okay.
Would you give me your opinion on this pot, sir?
Yeah, so it was the pot, not the artifact. I mean, it's a bit of both.
Yes. Very rapouche.
Rapouche?
Hideous.
Dude!
What the hell do you think you're doing? You smashed my pot.
Certainly, it was not only worthless, it was ugly and offensive.
To you, maybe.
Believe me, I was doing you a favor.
You sure about that?
What's the difference between my pot and all those other pots?
Yours is broken.
Why, you smug, pompous sloth.
Sticks and stones, dear boy, sticks and stones.
Oh, yes, boy. Okay.
I wasn't going to waste any more breath talking to that pompous blimp. Maybe I could turn the situation to my advantage, and at the same time, get my revenge.
Oh, I think so, and I think I remember how that works.
The pot had smashed into too many pieces to retrieve.
Okay. Let's talk to Glease then. I guess it's Mr. Glease from the Glease Gallery.
I'd like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind.
Certainly, sir. I'd be most happy to oblige.
You're English?
These days, one prefers to think of oneself as European.
Sure. Whatever you say.
And how precisely may one assist you, sir?
Oh, we got a lot of questions.
What I really wanted to ask you about was a black stone.
A black stone?
Yeah, it's a Mayan artifact, about as big as my hand.
No, sir. One doesn't get much call for black stones. If it's Mayan artifacts you're interested in, I have some rather exquisite pots.
So did I, until that slob smashed it.
I was just about to say that. I was like, yeah, so did we, until someone broke it.
Have you heard of Professor Ubier?
Of course. His name is synonymous with Mayan art. A number of these artifacts were supplied by Ubier himself.
Do you believe the story that Ubier murdered his wife?
If it was true, who can blame him? She was an opportunist tramp. Well, that's what I heard.
Have you seen any of Ubier's wife's films?
Only one. Believe me, I was appalled, shocked, disgusted, and repulsed.
Well, you sure got your money's worth. Last time I went to the movies, I wasn't even titillated.
Did she do some naughties? Is that what we're saying?
I suppose you have an import license for these relics?
Of course. But that's not my problem, sir. The professor arranges all the shipping. We simply collect the items from the docks.
Could you tell me which docks Professor Ubier uses to import the artifacts?
Good God, no. I can't possibly reveal my commercial secrets.
Do you get many Central American Indians in here?
No, sir. This is Paris. Central America is several thousand kilometers southwest of here. Straight across the Atlantic Ocean and turn left. You can't miss it.
Well, as it happens, I saw some Central American Indians this very morning.
Tourists, sir. Paris is full of them at this time of year.
I have some questions I'd like to ask about those pots.
The Mexican collection? Certainly, sir.
Where did you get them from?
Mexico, of course. I think sir will find the price extremely reasonable.
Hey, I'm not interested in buying them.
Oh, I see. Well, in that case, you'll excuse me.
There is a gentleman over there who seems to be enjoying your wine.
I can't think why. It was very cheap.
I found this news story referring to a total eclipse of the sun.
Really, sir? Well, fascinating.
Sorry guys, I was eating at the time, that's why I wasn't saying anything. I needed to get some food. Okay, so he doesn't want to give away the location, but I think I know of a way. We still have the absinthe on us, right? Oh, yes we do. Because he totally didn't see that either.
I splashed a little absinthe into the glass and hoped he wouldn't notice the change of color.
Did you put something in my drink?
Yeah, I did. Well, what do you think?
Well, it's certainly an improvement over Glease's wine. In fact, I could grow to like it.
Have some more. You might like it even more then.
Allow me.
Oh. I think that music cue is a bit off. And it went... I think he was meant to have fallen backwards by that point, but the game couldn't keep up.
Were those pots very valuable?
The pots are insured, but not the shelving. You've no idea how much that cost me.
He's out of it.
I wasn't going to waste my breath on that drunkard.
Okay, well now that the Glease, or Mr. Glease, has got his attention turned to Drunk Man, we're going to go and have a sneaky look. Packing case.
There was nothing in the case but styrofoam packing, but pasted on the side was the remains of a label.
Let's see what that label is, shall we? Yeah, Mars, Condor,
Underneath the
Transglobal.
logo of a flying bird were the words Condor, Transglobal, Mars. The rest of the label was missing.
Ah,
It was beginning to make sense. Ubier had organized Nico's abduction. Ubier withdrew money from Marseille. Ubier was connected with Transglobal, who shipped their goods from a warehouse in Marseille. That's how the torn Transglobal label had once read. Marseille, not Mars.
oh.
It wasn't much of a lead, but it was all I had. I set off immediately to catch the evening train.
Hey, this is one of my favourite areas in this game.
It was almost dawn when I arrived in Marseille. I traced Condor Transglobal to a desolate dockside.
I used to love this section as a kid. Right, so we got ourselves a little hut over here. Literally, hut. Let's go see what this is about. Got to be someone here, right? I see a dog. Yep. Hello. Oh, are you cooking up in there? I was dropping bottles. Hello.
Hi, good morning.
Do you know what time it is?
No, I don't wear a watch. As my dad used to say, I'm not into time, man.
Well, you're too early.
Whoa, these questions.
What time is it anyhow?
The big hand's on the floor. Why aren't you in bed?
I can explain everything.
Never mind, I ain't that interested.
It's 4 o'clock in the morning.
What time do you open the gates?
7.
Do you mind if I hang out here till the docks open?
Please yourself, but you'll have a long wait. It's Sunday, and tomorrow is the start of the national holiday. Everything is closed for a month.
Well, wouldn't you just know it?
Typical.
Does that dog belong to you?
Nah, he comes with the job. I just feed him every now and then.
More then than now, I'd say.
Yeah, right.
What's the dog's name?
20.
It's unusual for a dog.
It's his registration number. Security dog number 20.
Suppose 20 works though, right?
That animal doesn't seem too hot for a guard dog.
No? You haven't seen him in action.
Doesn't look like he has the energy to wag his tail.
Just like my wife.
What?
She's like a slug in a coma until she's annoyed. Then she's like a tiger with a rat up its ass.
Oh my god.
Sweet.
Oh, that's funny.
Ever heard of Condor Transglobal?
Sure. They have a warehouse here.
Oh.
Well, could I take a look?
Not until after the holidays. Come back in a month.
A month?
I have to make a delivery to Condor Transglobal.
Where's your rig?
About half a mile down the road.
And you walked here? Jeez, are you some kind of nut?
Nah, it was easy. I just put one foot in front of the other.
That's how you walk.
Are you gonna let me make my delivery?
Not without the paperwork. You get the papers, you make your delivery, and I get a fat backhander.
I was getting nowhere with the story about being a trucker.
Yeah, we'll have to cancel that one.
Do you know what kind of business Condor's involved in?
I'm paid to guard the gate. Their business is none of mine.
Okay.
I'm looking for a young woman.
At the docks? What kind of woman do you have in mind?
You don't understand. It's my girlfriend I'm trying to find.
Well, I ain't seen her, and you should tell her. The docks ain't no place for a young lady. They're dirty and they're dangerous.
Oh, we know. She's already been kidnapped.
I'm certain my girlfriend was brought here when she was abducted.
What? Your girl was kidnapped?
Yeah. Struck down by an Indian with a poisoned dart.
A poison dart, huh?
I could tell he didn't believe me.
Of course he doesn't. Want some panties?
I have these very exotic panties.
Take them away, you pervert!
I mean, yeah, why would you be flashing panties around? What's that gonna get you anywhere?
Have you ever heard of Professor Oubier?
Me? None of my friends are professors or anything like that.
What's cooking?
Beans.
Beans.
You know a man can live on nothing but beans.
Not this one.
Do love some beans.
Don't you ever get tired of eating beans?
Sure I do. What do you take me for?
And what's the alternative?
Peas.
Peas.
I can't eat them too often, though. They play hell with my digestion.
Nice.
Have you ever considered changing your diet?
What's wrong with beans and beer?
You need me to tell you? You're pumping out enough methane here to fill a dirigible.
Wait. Peas peas mess with his digestion. What, and beans don't? Beans are probably the worst, aren't they?
This is the dart that the Indians shot at my girlfriend.
Sheesh! That's pretty weird, but I don't see why you'd expect to find her here.
Well, we have a lot of reasons to believe why she's here.
Take a look at this letter.
That's sick. Did you write it?
Oh, no. No, it's a letter from my girlfriend's admirer.
Andre Lobino.
If I was you, I'd smack him in the mouth.
Well, that's not my style, but thanks for the advice.
Okay.
I gotta go now, but I'll be back.
Can't wait.
So, this is 20.
Hey, 20. It was 20. The watchman's crazy guard dog.
Yep. And now I'm sure we've got to do something with this chimney cone. Now I've just got to remember what that is. No. I know this is hot.
Ouch!
Yep.
That's hot.
Was it not the panties?
The panties would not have been thick enough to shield this level of heat.
Oh, okay. Yep, I know. It's not this, is it? No. Okay. Well, I know we can go down here. Oh my god, 20, shush. Shush, boy, shush. Oh. There's a hook here, though. Yep,
The
straight.
stick had a hook on one end. I figured it was a boat hook. For hooking boats.
Oh, that makes sense. Straight in George's pocket, though. That's funny. We, hook. I keep thinking See, I keep doing this now because I keep thinking my items are up here, but they're not. They're down here this time. We hook this bottle. Yeah.
I just knew that boat hook would be useful for something. As for the bottle, even if I couldn't find a use for it, I'd cleaned up the dock a little.
Oh, I think this is for... I think because there's water in the bottle now, so it will cool down the chimney cone. I think that's right. So we should be alright with this one.
The bottle was half filled with water. Maybe it would cool the cone down enough to touch it.
Yeah. There we go. There we go.
Now I could see into the pipe which formed the chimney.
Now, if I remember rightly, you've got to block this up. I'm trying to remember what you block it up with. It's not the bottle again, is it? Oh, it is. And it starts to fill up the hut.
The bottle had blocked the chimney, and the hut was filling up with smoke.
Perfect. That's what we needed. Alright, we go back down. And because he opened that trap door, we should be able to get inside. Yeah. See, this is why I love Broken Sword, like, for this kind of mechanical stuff. It's so much fun. In you get, George. What we got?
Someone had once told me a piece of coal brought you luck.
That is what they say. Put that in your pocket.
Who was I to argue with irrational superstition?
Can we pick it up again?
One piece of
Oh.
dirty coal is quite enough.
Okay. I've got some beans.
Baked beans in ketchup.
Okay, I'm not even going to argue with that one. Stove.
Yow!
Why would you touch it, George?
Stove equals heat. Heat equals burn. Burn equals excruciating pain.
There's some doggy biscuits here, though. They could come in handy. In the pocket.
The packet was full of dog biscuits.
So,
That mug was a health risk. I decided to leave it where it was. It was a filthy, stained coffee mug.
okay, I don't think there's anything else.
It was an old, blackened kettle.
Yeah, I think that's about it. So we can get out of here now. Yep, and then he goes back in. So, we have to get 20 out of the way. And I know this might be a bit cruel, but...
Hey, 20. Come and get it, boy.
And then... we need to...
I felt a slight twinge of conscience as I prepared to give the dog a dunking. It soon passed.
This is what we gotta do. Sorry, 20. Sorry, boy.
As I'd expected, the dog could swim like a... well, like a dog.
Look at him go. Alright. As cruel as that is, I know, but that's how we need to progress. What I do remember about this section, though, is everything we've just done. As a kid, that took me ages. It took me ages to figure out what we had to do. So I was here for a while. But we're going to climb the fence. There we go. We're in, we're at the docks. Clamp.
I decided not to tamper with the clamp.
Okay.
Those jaws looked like it could snap shut at any moment.
Okay. Oh, Condor Transglobal though. See the sign there.
The sign looked as if it was firmly attached to the wall. Anyway, I didn't really want it as a souvenir. It read Condor Transglobal. I'd come to the right place. Now all I had to do was get inside.
It ain't gonna be that easy, is it, surely?
The din must have drowned out the sound of my knocking.
Ah, okay. I think I remember. I think, isn't there like a fan going around that's making a lot of noise?
Maybe there was a way in up there.
I vaguely remember this part. So I'll open the window. Yeah, there we go. And then we use this, I believe, to jam the fan.
That did the trick. The fan clunked and shorted out as its blades were mashed by the boat hook.
Hey, you make any more noise, I break your arms.
That bully needed to be taught a lesson.
Garzak's already mad because we didn't get the stone. You give me any trouble, I'll tell him it was all your fault.
Wow.
Karzak? That must be his boss.
And that's the guy that, it's the guy that drugged Nico, right? Well, not drugged her, but he was the guy in the house for sure. Okay, let's go down the ladder. Slide down that ladder, George boy. Oh, it's so good to be back in Broken Sword, man. It's been a while since we played the first game. Right, here we go.
Who is it?
Is this Condor Transglobal?
Nobody here. Go away.
I'll give you 5 seconds to let me in or I'll bust down the door.
Okay. I'm coming.
Bring it on, boy.
He didn't sound too happy.
I know what to do. Let's go. We've got this. Come over here. Come on, buddy. Oh, we have to do this first, right? Yeah, that gets his attention. Oh, what was that? Bye. Watch this take his legs out. George, yes! I'm surprised how much I remember from this game. Because I always end up getting stuck sometimes on what to do. But so far, we're doing alright. Trust me, there probably is going to come a point where I can't remember what to do. We've got some drawers here. Anything?
The only interesting thing I found was a small brass key.
Oh. Oh, there we
It
go.
was a small brass key.
Alright. We've got a filing cabinet though as well. And a notice board.
It was locked.
This doesn't do it.
The little brass key didn't fit the lock.
Okay. So it's not that.
Among the paperwork which adorned the notice board was something which caught my eye. It was a delivery note from Condor Transglobal, and the address was Coromante City.
Ah.
There was a
remember.
notice board beside the desk with an assortment of paperwork on it.
I remember Coromante City. That's for sure. Let me go this way. Whoa!
Whoa! Don't shoot! The little guy had a blowpipe. That confirmed my suspicions about what had happened to Nico. I waited for him to shoot me, but it didn't happen. Instead, he seemed to want to tell me something. What? What do you want? He seemed excited, almost desperate. What did he want so bad?
Doesn't he have something that we've got something that he wants?
Hi. I'm not going to hurt you.
Guaramonte!
Is that where you're from? Coromante City?
Guaramonte! Guaramonte!
Okay. Tell me what you've done with Nico, and I'll share these biscuits with you. I knew it sounded lame, trying to bargain with a box of doggy snacks.
He wants something.
Besides, how was he to know how yummy they tasted?
He wants something, but I can't remember what it is.
What have you done with my girlfriend?
Huh?
I am not leaving without her. Where is she? He didn't appear to understand me.
Yeah, I don't think he speaks English.
Do you know what this is?
Peito. Lotseka peito. Hinyakotla goino mutu.
This was the dart you used to knock out my girlfriend. If she's come to any harm, I will count you personally responsible.
Lotseka peito fnor.
What does this key unlock?
Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, he's chained up, right? I remember now. Look at the little
Hey.
guy.
You're manacled. Who did this? That big thug? I'm gonna set you free, okay? Hey, come back here.
He just scuttled off. He's gone, George, I think.
The little guy had gone to ground amongst the stack of crates.
Yeah, he's out of there. I do remember his name, but I'm gonna hold off saying it for now because I think he gets introduced later. But guys, I think I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, please hit the like button, and if you're not subscribed already, maybe you can consider that today. I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next Broken Sword 2 video. Take care, guys. See ya.